What's up, guys? This is Base Brawler. So this is probably going to be one of the first videos where I'm going to test royalty-free music, because my videos feel a little bland without music in them. So I'm going to see if I can find anything good. There is, of course, the in-game music, but for what I want to talk about, I want it to be chill, not exactly like hyping up the game or anything. But I just want to talk about. I was going to call this the Fallout of my video, of my little rant slash promotional video. Um, I just wanted to go over stuff and like clarify a few things to make sure that people don't think that I'm like hating on the gaming industry or anything. I'm disappointed in the way it is, but I'm not like, I don't mean to bash games or anything. So the first off, I want to say that people do work on those games, but they're like major corporations, and there's like multiple people working on those games. That's why Gameloft and stuff, they have like multiple studios working on each game. What does Bullet have? I don't know. Probably an office. Not sure. Maybe he can answer me on that. I don't want to assume though, so I'm just gonna go with that for now. 15 minutes. Let's just mute that for 15 minutes. Secondly, I don't know. I'm not really sure about this video. I need to remember what I said. I talked about leaderboards and how they're like kind of useless. They're not useless. They are to show off like how far you are compared to other people, and it's to like compare. But comparisons are okay if you don't have envy. Comparison without envy is okay. Like, you can compare two people, like, walking down the street. Like, one person walks one way and another. Yeah. And even competitively, you can, what's it called? You can compare without envy. You'd be like, oh, that person must be really good at this game, or this person must like the game a lot. Instead of going, oh, I wish I was better than him, or stuff like that. Pretty much Vegeta. And he's my favorite character in Super, so I'm not saying anything bad about that. But if that's the only reason why you want to get this game, then you shouldn't want to get the game. Honestly, you might as well not download the game. And I know that's saying like, but wait, don't you want as many people as you want downloading the game? Yeah, but for the right reasons. To play a freaking Dragon Ball based game where you get to spam key blast and throw people into a different dimension. Well, not literally, but still. That's what it feels like whenever I play it anyway. Um, and yeah, like you could do stuff like that. And Bullet, really quick, I know this is like doesn't really matter that much for a video like this, but I upgraded the crap out of Rice's transformation. So yeah, it lasts a lot longer now. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Um, yeah, that's and also the point I made about kids liking most of the advertised games, that is for the most part true. For the most part, it is true. But obviously not, it's not always kids that end up buying these low effort games. But again, for the most part it is. Like, no one plays Angry Birds anymore, but why is it popular? Because kids play it. It's a simple, fun game for kids to play. It doesn't really have that many new groundbreaking mechanics. It even has its own like racing game and like Star Wars based, and it has like all that crap. But people still play it because they're under the age of 18 or something like that. And again, that game is still fun too, to its own degree, but it's like an older game. I could see people still playing the older one, but again, like, who else plays it? So, yeah. And this is a fresh new game that's like, has new mechanics, and it's not being advertised. And again, I don't know why that is. But that's not about that. Go watch my full video if you want my rant on that. Anyway, uh, what else do I need to talk about and clarify from the video? My whole point, life isn't fair, that point still stands. But sometimes life is fair. I didn't mention that in the video. I kind of wanted to, but I was too busy being frustrated. So I'll talk about like some stuff that is fair about life right now. Like, fair about this game. The fair part about this game is that it has a huge community. Not huge, but like big enough. And a lot of people support it. Not probably millions and millions, which we kind of need, but a lot of people still do support it. And the people who do, I've not seen one negative comment about this game. I think I did see something on Bullit's thing about like the difficulty, or on the trailer, like talking about the difficulty of the game and like how it doesn't look that different. But that's it. That's not really that big of a hate, something hateful to say about a game. That's still pretty positive. It's like, and it's a concern too. It's not like, oh, I know everything about this game and I know it's gonna be bad. It's like, hey, dude, what is this game looks like? It looks like the older games, and that gives Bullet room to reply and say, well, yeah, it has this and this, and it has all this stuff, which makes it better. And then he's like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll think about it. That's the whole point of that. And the part that I was saying isn't fair is the fact that this game isn't as popular as it should be. But it still doesn't mean that this game is necessarily like a whole total breakdown or whatever. And it's like a huge mess, because it's not. There's still a lot of people who love it. Again, it's my favorite mobile game. Mobile, whatever you want to call it. It's my favorite mobile game, and I love it. And I'll probably never stop playing it. Because for a second today, I thought I was bored, because I was like, wait a minute, like, I should have all these transformations, and I should have all these videos up. Well, I kind of, what's it called? I kind of outdid myself, and I made a billion videos about all the forms. And then I stopped playing as the characters that I unlocked those forms with. But now that I'm playing the characters that, have new forms and all that jazz, I can probably start making more videos. It does take a while, I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, that's the point of playing the game and actually playing it and not hacking it. Oh, speaking of hackers, that's something else I wanted to talk about. I don't okay. I don't hate if you're hacking the game, I don't know how to put this. If you're hacking the game, don't think that you're a bad person or whatever, blah blah blah. Just know this, okay? You hacking the game is going to make the game suffer, in the sense that it's not going to be as well received, and it's going to be a negative as opposed to a positive, whatever the case. Unless the hacker is teaching people how to hack the game to, add Goku was playable, then that's debatable. Because I'm not sure if Bullet exactly wants people playing as Goku in a game where he's trying to avoid copyright. But anyway, unless you're doing something like that actually helps the game, and you're not just hacking it so that you have a place on the leaderboards, I'm sorry, but that's terrible. Okay, again, you're not a terrible person. Okay, we're not going to let one flaw define what type of person you are. Okay? But it's still a piece of shit thing to do. Like, okay, if you were a hacker and you specifically hacked, you'd be a piece of shit. Okay? But since you're not I hope anyway, since you're not a constant hacker and you just hack this game, just know that that's a terrible thing to do. Okay? And I'm not sure how Bullet feels about this, but I'm pretty sure he's not happy about it. Especially since this game, again, is suffering. And then what's my last point? My last point is was that this game is not being advertised enough. I don't think it is. Well, I said, in the video that it's not being advertised at all. It is. It is. But one advertisement per, 200 Game of Thrones new game advertisement? That's a huge plummet. That's a huge, oh no, my game's not receiving enough attention. And yeah, that's it. So, again, in this video, I just wanted to clarify that stuff. I'll probably do a commentary still, even though I did talk quite a bit in these videos. Because I haven't been talking about my gameplay, I've been talking about my frustration for the popularity of this game. in which it deserves more. Because sometimes you can talk about popularity in a positive sense and sometimes in a negative. In this case, it's a negative. Well, I don't know. I guess it's like neutral, but I mean by negative and positive is positive as in has more than it should, and negative as in it has less than it should. Like, okay, so think about it as like a scale, okay? There's a 0 on a scale, okay? This is behind the 0. Like, 0 is the expectation. This is behind the 0. And then other games. Your expectation is like, this game should be receiving this. And it receives more. And you're like, why is it receiving this much? Where's the effort? Where's the gameplay? Where's the cool soundtrack? Where's the cool key blast? Where's the cool colors? Where's the cool day and night cycle? I can't find it. Oh, but I saw this on an advertisement, so I'm assuming that everyone plays it. Yeah. That's more of a rant than a clarification. But anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. If you don't know what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to unlock Ricehead's new form because I really hope that's the pink haired. Bullet, please tell me if it's not the pink haired form because that would suck if I worked all that for nothing. No, I'm just kidding. I'm still gonna get it anyway. But thank you all for watching. I hope you guys like this video. I'm going to try to unlock all the forms for the other characters. Why am I talking so fast? I really don't need to. And I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.